Halito everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm CT and we're gonna be here talking about everything from beadwork to vintage fashion to Native American issues, all from an indigenous perspective, urban mixed perspective, and a secular perspective. So let's get started. Tonight I want to talk about Married at First Sight. Now, we have all been watching this train wreck for the past several years. Am I right? I mean, it can't be just me. So I wanted to get on here and talk about the pre-show, which is basically the pre-show, if you know what I mean. That's coming very soon. So the experts are having this conversation, and they're talking about all kinds of stuff and matching up people based off the things that I feel like people should never even remotely be based off of. And Pastor Cal's sitting over there talking about this girl's not a side chick. I mean, what kind of thing is that? What? What are you talking about? What? Get out of here with that. So the first couple is Lindsay and Mark. So, I mean, they're both in their mid to late 30s. Mark obviously takes care of his grandmother and his mother, who are both in skilled nursing facilities, and Lindsay is a project manager in healthcare. I'm assuming that means that she has some kind of nursing background with that. Even if she doesn't, I mean, she's probably at least familiar with situations like Mark's, and this is what they decide to base them on as a match. The fact that she would be compassionate about his ailing relatives. Like, are we doing the trauma bond again? This is not making sense. This is smelling very familiar, okay? He's got 3 cats, she's got 2. Now, I don't know how they're gonna make that work. You're gonna have a lot of money, a big house with a lot of rooms to be able to make that work. But I mean, he's optimistic. He says, you know, the cats are gonna be dead pretty soon anyway. Who the hell knows? I don't know. She is a little bit, you know, very energetic, and that's fine, but I don't know later on how that's gonna work out, because, you know, I mean, there's energetic, and then there's, you know, maybe having a little bit fun, a little bit maybe too much fun too often. His situation is very locked in with the fact that he has caretaking for relatives and pets, you know, and he works. So he really needs someone that's going to be very solid. And while I think she is solid, I don't know if she's going to be too much for him. I'm just not sure about that. But we'll see. So the next couple I want to talk about is, okay, Alyssa and Chris. Yeah, I'm not seeing it for them either. Okay. Now, Alyssa, I think she seems kind of athletic, like she likes to work out and things like that. I mean, you know, maybe not hardcore athletic, but, you know, she likes to be active and stuff like that. And Chris, though he does the Frisbee thing, I don't know, it sounds the way she was describing without saying exactly that she wants more of a, you know, kind of buff, kind of bigger guy. And so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Now, he's financially stable, you know, supposedly, so I mean, they should be compatible in that area, but I don't know if he's gonna have enough drive for her. She may want someone with more drive, and we saw a little bit of that last season. Though those are very different situations. Okay, so the next couple is, oh boy, Katina and Olajuwon. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty much speechless with this matching. I mean, I know production does some of this, and then I guess the experts have to try and craft something around what the production shows. I don't know. I hear they get people on social media. Listen, this girl is like a glamazon supermodel, gorgeous, can have anybody she wants, but obviously she's not very good at, you know, choosing, right? So sometimes you need a little bit of help. With who's had her heart broken before, you're gonna set her up with the ex-playboy, the alpha male ex-playboy who looks like he can't even control himself at the bachelor party? I mean, what are you all trying to do? I mean, is this like purely, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. He's gonna end up breaking her heart. And believe me, I wanna be wrong about that. But man, MAFS record, we can see this coming. All right, the next couple is gonna be Jasmina and Michael. Now, Jasmina, listen, the girl looks like she knew what she wanted to do in life from the time she was like 2. I mean, she's very focused and she's driven. She's absolutely gorgeous, okay? And the one thing that she asked for was, you know, in terms of physicality, she wanted someone that's tall. And then you put her with the short guy. I mean, we're still recovering from the past season where people said that they specifically wanted certain physical things. Now, yeah, you can't find it all in one person, but that's the one thing that she asked for. You put her with the short guy, and the fact that he's a personal trainer in his 20s, I mean, I don't know how successful he is. I mean, I'm sure you can be quite successful in that line of work, but how successful is he compared to her? And is that going to be enough for her? You know, they called her Miss No Nonsense. That was her name on the screen. She comes from a Jamaican family. Like, come on, like, level up. You're supposed to give her somebody like more on her level. Find Michael somebody more on his level. And he doesn't really open up that much. I don't even know if she's gonna be into him that much. I don't know. That's an. I don't know what you all are doing over there. All right, last couple is going to be Moy and Steve. All right, now, listen, Married at First Sight. You all are playing with us, okay? You are playing with us. This man has no job. Now, you didn't say to us he has no job, but he has a 7-figure savings that is a cushion for the next 3 years. You know, because he did really good investments or trust fund or something like that. You didn't say that. You just said he has no job because he said he was laid off. And that's all we know. Do you think that that is the right time in someone's life to be looking for a partner on television? On television? He doesn't even seem like he's quite settled yet. He's just kind of, I understand, okay, you have some time off, you want to enjoy and travel, but that does not sound to me like someone who is ready to get married. And you're going to match him with Noy? Noy seems, I mean, that's another one. She came from a background where her family were refugees, had to start from the bottom. I mean, she's determined and focused on all of these things. And he's more of a, just kind of floating out there right now. Why would you set them up together, especially at this point? Maybe in 2 years in Boston MAFS in 2024 or something after he's been working for a couple of years. But I mean, is it just because he's half Chinese and Irish and she's Laotian, so it's like, oh, Asian. I mean, is that what it is? That is not enough to make things work. Did we not learn from Johnny and Bob? That's not enough. Come on, you have to find some better matches in this. I mean, people are telling you things that are, I don't think they're using the word, they're non-negotiables, but they're telling you really what they want. And you guys are not listening. So I don't know what we're supposed to expect out of this. I don't know. This season is just going to be, I just had to get on here and come and talk to you guys because, I mean, hey, I don't have very many people I can talk to about Married at First Sight with, but I can already see this is like, the chaos is about to ensue. I cannot do these filler in between episodes, but I will see you all after they do the marriage ceremonies face to face. This is not looking good. I mean, that pre-show was not good. Some of the scenes, the future clips that they showed on there are just disastrous. I think Reddit is gonna probably break one of their records again that they had from the most, you know, activity in a year, because let's face it, the whole, what's his name, Zach and Bao and Elena and all this stuff, you know, all that happened. And I mean, Reddit really just went through the roof. I think we're gonna have another year like this. I just, I'm not seeing anything good in the water. Nothing in my crystal ball as of right now. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, you guys take care. Good night. See you soon.